Welcome everyone to Q50 Beast TV once again. Thank you for coming back to the channel. Man, we're looking at this beautiful 2017 Ford GT. Look at the paint work we got on this thing. Man, this is a very fun build. And we're going to show you how to tune this thing rear wheel drive so you can spank your competition on the track. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so let's go over to the conversions. We did nothing with the conversion. As we said, we're going rear wheel drive with this thing. All right, we're gonna head over to the engine. We're gonna fully build this thing. Everything is gonna be race. As you see, all the parts that we're putting in is all race parts. Because once again, this is gonna be a rear wheel drive drag tune. So we're just fully upgrading this car as far as the engine components. Everything race. Race turbos, race everything. Race intercooler, race flywheel, everything race. Okay, moving to the handling portion, we're doing race springs, we're doing race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars, nothing with the chassis reinforcement, and we're gonna full weight reduce the car, take all the weight out, extra weight. We're going with race clutch, we're going with race transmission, we're going with the race drive line, and we also going with the race differential. Everything race, baby. All right, moving over to the tires, we're going with drag tires, of course, with the drag build. We did nothing with the front, left that alone, and we put the 345s in the back so we could put all that power down to the ground. 345s. All right, we did nothing with the wheels because they're as light as we can get right now. Couldn't find anything, so left the front tire the same size and went 21s in the rear. And we extended the footprint in the front and the rear of the car to give it that wide footprint and help it handle a little bit better. Nothing with the arrow in the front, and definitely no Forza arrow in the back. Okay, let's get into the custom tuning. For the tire pressure in the front, we got 31.5. In the rear, we got 15.0. Going over to the gears, 3.34 for the final drive with a 2.97 first gear. Tweaking these gears, we at 0.62 for the 7th gear. Alignment, we didn't touch anything there on the alignment. Anti-roll bars, nothing in the front, and 65 in the rear. In the springs, we went all the way low in the front and 8.45 in the rear. Looking at an even ride height at 3.1 front and rear. Dampening, we got all the way soft in the front and 20 in the rear. And our bump stiffness all the way hard in the front and 8.6 in the rear. And the arrow, nothing. And the brake, nothing. And the differential, we did nothing. Let's take a look at this beaut of a car. I'm just amazed at how this thing looks. Look inside of it. Sounds great. The interior looks pretty cool. It's a pretty cool car, man. Hey, we moved up as well too. You see our address have changed a little bit. So we made a little bit of money off of Forza tunes, so we were able to move up. Let's go ahead and get this thing on the road, man. Look at how it drives. It picks up very well. It handles well. Remember, this is a drag tune, and we're 160 miles an hour around that curve. This thing it just drives pretty well, man. It's a really good car. All right, so we made it to the track. We're gonna go ahead and heat these tires up so we can give you guys a good pass. All right, so we're not gonna do any shifting. We're gonna hold down the e-brake, full throttle, and show you how this thing runs. This thing transitions through the gears pretty well. This thing strolls, man. This thing runs pretty well in the half mile. Look at that, over 185 miles per hour in the half mile. It's a pretty good run. Pretty good run. Remember, this is fully automatic, so if you guys are shifting, just think about the times you can get out of this thing. Take a look at the share code if you want to download that so you can go ahead and just install the tune on your car. That'll work, or you can watch the video and kind of tweak the gears yourself and see if you can make this thing faster. Hey, let me see what you can get out of it. Send it to me and let me know what it looks like. All right, so let's move over to the quarter mile and see what we can get out of it. E-brake, full gas, send it. Got off that ground just a little bit. This thing strolls, and like I said, runs through the gears pretty well. And look at the speed that we're getting out of it. Approaching 163 miles per hour in a quarter of a mile. respectable run.
This is Q50 Beast. Peace out.